It is October 11th, 2025, the day of CitizenCon, and it's starting in less than 20 minutes. I've been debating starting a YouTube channel for my simulator for Star Citizen, maybe some Microsoft Flight Sim and other such games. And I decided what better day to start it than today. So I'm going to do a quick run through here of my rig, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so this is what I've got set up. This is a 75-inch 4K TV that I use as a monitor. It's running down there off of a PC with an i9, and I got a 4080, I believe. Running a little HOTAS system. I really enjoy Game Glass, so I've got 3 Game Glass screens here, and they're all linked up and working. And then also I've got the top screen, which is just an extended monitor, so I can put Discord and systems and other things that I need there. This is a digital photo frame here on the wall, which I use to display some fun Star Citizen images. And the TV down in the corner there I may use for a separate screen. Haven't decided yet. The chair here is made by G Rocker. It is actually a authentic and certified race car chair, which I have mounted. If you're wondering about the panel is plywood. I built and shaped it and just painted it black. Not really that fancy. This mouse pad material here that is Star Wars, you can see the Death Star back there, is actually a X-Wing gaming mat. If you're familiar with X-Wing, the tabletop game, which I just cut and fit to my top. That's also plywood underneath there. And then these are just some armrests that I fitted. This is the 3rd generation of this simulator. I've reused the panel from the original. The PC's been upgraded. The TV is original. Pretty much everything else. The chair is newer. So that is my setup. I'm going to try to get a wider angle view here. And then also we've got a fan down in the corner there, some RGB lighting. The fan is just because the PC produces so much heat, and it's a liquid cooled system, so the fan gives me a little ambient airflow. And then down here I also got a new powered sub with some speakers. I got a little mouse mover there. This additional keyboard and mouse is Bluetooth, used for backup or to control a secondary PC. And then I'll give you a little view of the back here. New speaker. This is AC power cord, and I got some USB hubs down there. One USB hub is connected to the PC, the other is power only. I found out that the first one that's connected to the PC was pulling too much power, and I was noticing that the lights on my joystick were going down, so I had to troubleshoot that. And so what I'm thinking about doing is nothing real serious. I would not consider myself a gamer in the sense of the word. I enjoy the setting up. I enjoy operating the simulator. I enjoy flying. I do some first-person shooter, but not really in the traditional sense of gaming. What I would like to do is set up a tripod. I see a lot of streaming online where people are actually showing their screen. Maybe they have a rear-facing camera so you can see their face. But I don't see a lot of people that actually show their simulator. So my plan is to position a camera up and over my head, probably about looks like somewhere up here is going to be where it's going to be. And my goal is for you to see things the way that I see them. I want you to see the manipulation of the controls and the on-screen as well. And it's more so for the joy of actually adjusting the thrust and touching the screens. These are game glass that I designed myself, and then I change them around. This is actually, I forget what the third party is that's got all the information. Those are just cheap screens I got off Amazon. I think they were 50 bucks a piece. That's an old company work iPad that I bought and haven't used in years and decided to fire up. And you can see this is just black painted plywood. I did some clever cutting and adjusting. There's holes down in here from separate builds. Underneath here you can see there's a hole right there where the cord goes through. These HOTUS are actually, there's two layers here, so they're actually mounted inside of one layer and on top of the one down inside there. So they're screwed down, they're very tight, they don't move, which is very nice. And then, you know, there's a hole down there where I've got components running through. This power cord here runs down through a hole. And then in this, so the panel itself is reused, but this new desk I just built, I'll show you a couple B-roll photos. And then I added in, you can't see it in the dark, but I added in some of these guys for cables to go through. And I got a couple of those throughout here. So that is my sim setup. I'm not doing this like super formally. I'm not trying to be a big YouTuber, make a bunch of money or fame or fortune. It's just the fun of the sim, and I want to share it with anyone who's interested in seeing how I did it. Everyone kind of does it a little differently, and this is all subject to change. This is just kind of what I'm doing for now. And I've been thinking about it for a while, and I thought, you know what? We're at 12 minutes until CitizenCon 2025, and I decided today's the day. I'm going to do it. So I will post this video. It will be the first video on my channel, and you will see some more videos upcoming. I don't know how often I'll do them, but I'll do them when I can. Now I'm gonna head downstairs to the couch to sit down and watch CitizenCon here in 10 minutes. If you manage to find your way here and you like what I'm doing, please leave me some comments. Tell me what I could do better, or what you didn't like, and give me ideas. You can also give me missions if you want to see me do something in either Microsoft Flight Sim, Star Citizen, or any other game. I'll do the best I can to just make it a fun experience, and hope to meet some people along the way. Down to 11 minutes, so I will see you guys soon.
We are very lucky to be allowed the time and the money to build the game of all of our dreams. Something that is only more apparent as the video game business becomes more monolithic. We are one of the few large independents left standing, and there is no way we would be allowed to dream as big as we are on an original game and take the time to achieve that dream if we were part or funded by any of the few remaining mega game companies. So thank you, and I look forward to seeing you all in the verse this coming year.
Alright, CitizenCon literally just ended. Sitting down here in the basement watching it where it's comfy. So exciting. Little backstory, I did some gaming, but I started CitizenCon I think with a Nomad in 2020, and I saw it kind of as a game I was going to try out. And the truth is it was too complicated, and you do need a tutor, and it's not a game, it's a simulation. And so I kind of lost interest because I was excited, I was so excited, but I couldn't handle the complexity. I didn't get back to it until probably early 2023. Then I went through some life events, and I didn't play for the better part of a year. So I really don't have that much experience. I fly around, I do exploring and things like that, but this really kind of is a milestone for me to dive into Star Citizen like I never have before. I got some friends, I got some cool ships and equipment, and I'm really excited to take this ambition and just move it forward. So with the simulator, I'm hoping to do some cool videos. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to include other flying stuff like Microsoft Flight Sim or not. I don't know what kind of channel it's going to be. It's kind of just something I've tossed around a little, and I decided I would make these videos just in case. So we'll see if this is on the air by the end of the day or not. I might just edit it and slap it on a new channel. But yeah, all the new stuff. I just bought a shiv and some paint. I got the CitizenCon goodies pack. I bought some metal signs you'll probably see pop up there. I think I'll put them alongside the sim where some of that art is. At some point I'll show you the entire room in there. It's very artistic. Kind of just my last place that I lived sort of puked in there, so lots of fun stuff. But for now, I think I'm going to go up and log in, give things a try, and stay tuned. This right here is the very raw, very modest, very humble first video of a new YouTube channel. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I really hope to see you around. Please, by all means, comment, discuss with me, find me in the verse. I will be sharing information and available to play with people. This is not at all going to be a source of income for me, so there's probably, man, I don't even know if I can do it without swearing. I probably can't. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to be monetized. I'm sure I'm going to talk a lot of shit in there, so it's going to be fun. That is the goal, and I'm really looking forward to it. So here goes nothing.